on the BBI are a waste of public funds and a political scheme by His Excellency Raila Odinga to draw his 2022 lineup. The DP is further quoted claiming that BBI and handshake, an agreement signed between His Excellency President Uhuru Kenyatta and Right Honorable Raila Odinga, is a con game, which he further asserts has derailed the Jubilee government's Big Four agenda. The remarks by the DP are an affront to the President, who is the head of state and government. Hiding behind BBI and ODM leader Raila Odinga is open camouflage. It is clear that the DP is hiding behind Prime Minister Raila Odinga and the BBI to fight the President and those public officers the President has entrusted with the power of helping him run the government. We want to remind Kenyans that Ruto is a known, divisive and negative person with a very dark past. He is the only deputy president in the history of our republic who has been convicted of stealing poor person's land. Ruto thrives in confusion, division and chaos. He single-handedly opposed the 2010 constitution for reasons that were based on lies and divisiveness. That is the hallmark of his character. While he failed, he turned out to be the biggest beneficiary of the same constitution. Borrowing from his 2010 experience, the man is at it again. He is opposing the BBI because he knows that he will be exposed. One of the biggest lies he has peddled over the weekend was the BBI is a waste of public funds. Ruto has detailed his Tanga team to throw around a figure to disparage the process for reasons that can only be described as selfish. It was claimed that the process has costed Kenya shillings 10 billion. We want to challenge the team to explain the source of this figure and how they arrived at it. While we are against the idea of banding around unverified figures, it is also our contention that BBI is about national unity and cohesion, an important project in a country like ours scarred by divisiveness. BBI meetings should be seen in the wider context of a presidential directive that Kenyans read and understand the BBI report, engage on it in order to come up with a lasting solution to the matters identified as benefiting our nation. No one chased William Ruto or even his allies from the open public meetings in Kisii, which was attended by leaders and Kenyans from all walks of life, political parties, sectors and opinion leaders. DP Ruto is engaged in open hypocrisy. The fact that Ruto wrongly believes Kenyans owe him the presidency in 2022, which obsession makes him see political competition in any public discourse, not driven by himself. The obsession with the presidency in its current imperial form inclines Ruto to oppose any process or proposal to diminish the presidency and broaden the power structure to be more inclusive. How does it hurt to facilitate Kenyans to meet and discuss how to stop corruption, to which we lose the bulk of our nation's wealth each year? It certainly can't be a waste of resources to enable Kenyans to introspect and address with finality how to end violence, which claims lives, limbs, properties, and displaces citizens. Each election circled just as other 9 issues BBI 4 seeks to have Kenyans resolve. Ruto should have the courage to face the president instead of hiding behind ODM. His attitude toward the president as deputy president makes him believe Kenyans should consider amending. His attitude toward the president as a deputy president makes Kenyans sometimes believe that Kenyans should consider amending the constitution to make the deputy an appointee of the president, as was the case before. Does it sound funny to hear Ruto talk about wasting of public resources? No one expects this project to be undertaken at no cost. For us, Ruto's road to Damascus moment is baffling. He's a man questioning the expenditure of public funds to our worthy national cause, when just last year he trivialized Kenya shilling 7 billion during the country's worst scandal in the water sector, Kamuarer and Aror dams. For Ruto, it is not about court orders. How can this man talk of rule of law when he has declared war against the president and the entire government system? Ruto has defended thieves in broad daylight. He has refused to support the president war on corruption. He has attacked the DCI, the EACC, and the DPP, and all government institutions that are engaged in the criminal justice system. He has attacked the heads of these institutions in public every time they have turned their investigations in the directions of Ruto's thieving allies in government. Thank you so much. We have nothing more to add. But I'm going to say that this is what we think of what Ruto has been doing the last 2-3 days. And he's asking why are Kenyans meeting in different parts of the country when he's also meeting Kenyans in Vihiga, in other parts in Soi, in other parts of the country. So it looks like he's the only one who wants to meet Kenyans. Other Kenyans cannot meet to discuss issues that are of concern to them. Those few remarks, I want to invite my 2 or 3 colleagues also to add their voice to this matter. Thank you so much. We can start with the minor commander.
Asante sana. Mimi kwa maoni yangu kwanza ninataka kusema ya kwamba nimeshangaa sana kwa vile tumeona mambo ya BBI imeanza kupelekwa kwa mlengo mwingine ya kwamba ni mambo ya kupigana na mambo ya serikali na mambo ya watu wengine kuiletea shida. Na sisi kama nchi na watu wote wa Kenya mnajua ni kwa sababu gani tumefika mahali tuko leo. Mnajua tumefika mahali tuko kwa ile shida ambao ilipata nchi yetu wakati wa uchaguzi. Na tukawa na viongozi wetu kuwa pamoja na nchi yetu ikatulia. Hata nyinyi watu wa media ndio mungekuwa mstari wa mbele kwanza kuwajulisha wa Kenya na kuwaeleza tumetoka wapi ndio tufike mahali tuko. Ndio BBI iwe sasa tuna BBI. Tumetoka wapi? Na tumetoka katika janga ambao ilikuwa inataka kumaliza nchi yetu ya Kenya. Ndio viongozi wetu wawili wakawa pamoja na ikawa na ile mambo ambao ni ya handshake ambayo ikatuletea BBI, lakini kwa sababu ya watu kutaka uongozi hata hawajaona ya kwamba kama hakukuwa na handshake nchi yetu ingekuwa na maragani, ingekuwa ikiendeshwa na nani? Hata wale wanataka ukubwa wakati huu, kama hatukuwa na nchi inaitwa Kenya, kama Kenya yetu ingeisha wakati hiyo, sasa wewe hata ungekuwa unataka kuongoza watu gani? Ndio tunamuuliza wale viongozi ambao wanapigana na BBI. BBI ni ya kuleta Wakenya pamoja, lakini sisi kama viongozi wengine wa Jubilee tumeona hakuna haja ya watu wa Kenya kuwa pamoja. Ni vizuri tuwe vikundi viwili, ile tulikuwa nayo 2013 na 2017 ya jamii mbili, ndio tuwe tunaendesha Kenya. Lakini BBI inaleta vikundi vyote for the 3 tribes ya Kenya yetu, sio vikundi ile mbili ile ilikuwa ya Wakikuyu na Kalenjin. BBI inaleta sasa Wakenya wote wawe pamoja. Kwa hivyo tunamuuliza Deputy President wetu kwa heshima, wewe umeshaguliwa kuwa msaidizi wa rais wetu, tafadhali mpe heshima yake vile ungetaka wewe upewe heshima kama wewe ni kiongozi wa nchi. Tuna viongozi wengi duniani tumeona wamekuwa Deputy President. Tunao Amerikani, Uganda tunao, mumeshawasikia wapi? Huyu wetu hata amejifanya sasa hata kama president hakuna. Huyu ni kama sasa ndio president, ni kama deputy. Sisi kama watu wa Central kwanza ndio tuna shida ile kubwa sana. Kwa sababu kule Central rais wetu anatukanwa kila siku. Deputy president mwenyewe anachukua wale watu wazaliwa kuimba nyimbo. Ukiweza kuimba wimbo ya kutukana president, wewe ni wa milioni 5. Kuimba tu wimbo moja kule Central kutukana president, wewe ni wa milioni 5. Tunajiuliza, tafadhali unataka hata wewe kuwa kiongozi wa nchi hii, heshimu yule aliyo sasa. Mambo ya kusema mambo ya BBI na Raila, hakuna Raila anatusiwa na Ruto. Ukimlenga mambo yake yote yale yanaongea ni kujificha kutukana Raila, lakini yeye anamlenga rais wetu. Sisi tunamuuliza bado, yeye ni kiongozi wetu wa Jubilee, Deputy President, tafadhali wewe utasimama wakati wako ukifika, lakini muheshimu yule ambao alipewa kiti. Wewe sio wewe, tunajua mlichaguliwa pamoja na ukapewa serikali kama nusu. Hiyo mambo ambao ulipewa serikali nusu ndio inakufanya sasa uone kabisa, hata kama wewe ulichaguliwa president, wewe hukuchaguliwa president. Wewe ngoja wakati wako uchaguliwe president. Ukishaguliwa president, kama Mungu atakubali, lakini kwa maoni ya Maina Kamanda ni ya kwamba Mungu akujalie usije ukawa president wa nchi. Moses, officers of the government that you are serving, who perceived to be very loyal to the government and to the president. What are you telling Kenyans? You are telling Kenyans you are not part of that government. And if you are not part of that government, if you are gentle enough, the only honorable thing that the deputy president needs to do now, it is to say, I am leaving this party, I am leaving this government, and just because it's about 2 years and 2.5 years remaining, I will champion my path until I get the president, but I cannot work in this government that I don't believe in. Because if you don't believe in the president that you elected together, you start now attacking the people that we perceive. They are the people who are not perceived, who we believe they are the people who are supporting the president day and night. Then they are the people you are attacking, even to a point of threatening them that if you take power, these are the people you can take to jail immediately. Are we not having another Amin in Kenya? If we are not careful, this country can have another leader like the one we had in Uganda.
Thank you. All right. Has really caused havoc in this country. The deputy president has been to Kisii more than 30 times. That is after the last general elections. I want him to declare the choppers, the costs that he has been spending to Kisii for the last for more than 30 times. Where does he get that money from? Is that not taxpayers' money? If people met in Kisii once, that becomes a problem. He has been there so many times. Here analipa hiyo pesa kutoka wapi? Let him tell us where he gets that money from. And as my leaders, the senators said, actually we should make a deputy or a vice president an appointee of the president. Because now we have a deputy president who is behaving like a hooligan in this country. Somebody who goes to the other day I saw in a funeral, he is abusing a member of parliament simply because he has been sent by a president. He goes grabbing the president is conference message from a county commission. Is that a deputy president really? We go to meeting. I'm a member of parliament. When I go to a funeral and somebody has been sent, whether MCA or chief, assistant chief, that is none of my business.
A messenger.
It's just a messenger. Actually, he should even question himself if he was in that function and the president did not bother sending him. Then he should question himself, why is he in that office? Actually, if I were him, I could be home by now. I could have resigned, go home, and start doing other business. So I am fully in support with what my friends have said, and I want to support what His Excellency, the former Prime Minister, is doing. Let him go around, listen, and unite Kenyans. I have seen people saying that the Kisii meeting was an ODM meeting. When am I in ODM? I'm in Wiper. The person who was co-chairing, who was the co-MC with Junet, is a for the Kenya party deputy party leader. Why is ODM that he was on? Kamanda is from Jubilee. We were okay. The entire Kenya was there. He was making noise simply because Matiang'i was in a function. Yesterday he was with the cabinet secretary. How come that he is not making noise? Simply because Matiang'i was in a function, it is now news. Huyu deputy president mwenyewe si alikuwa na Geteri jana. Kwani Geteri is not a CS?
Ama ni MCA.
Huyu ni MCA sasa. Yeye ni CS. So let him also leave Matiang'i alone. Besides Matiang'i being a CS in this cabinet, he's also a Kenyan, he's a Kisii, and we fully support Matiang'i when we have issues at home, when we have meetings of that nature, he should attend as a Kisii and as a Kenyan. Thank you.
I've spoken and mine is going to be very brief. I think after we launched the BBI reports, it was very clear the president said that people should read. I have traversed my council. I have not seen the copies, and a majority of the people, even on the grassroots, don't have the copies of BBI. So it is encouraging to see leaders who are offering themselves to go to the grassroots and discuss the matters of BBI. This is a document that was given by Kenyans, and these are their views. And as we look forward for the next direction, whether there are some issues that have to be implemented through Parliament or referendum, others through the ministry, others are in the Constitution, it is important that people are allowed to have a say. Mine, I would even like to ask the task force to actually print copies, go to the ground. I'm looking forward to even go sit with my women at the village to go and discuss. I'm looking forward to see meetings in other regions from the coast to the Rift Valley to central Kenya, and especially even to the grassroots where we can even have at the ward level having this kind of conversation. So anyone who would purport that those meetings are not good meetings is somebody who doesn't know what they are saying. Kenyans need to have access to information, it is their right. And I think it's also, they have been talking about freedom for the last 1 or 2 weeks about democracy. Then how do you talk about democracy and you don't comfortable when other people meet? Is it fair that you are the only ones who are supposed to meet? So when other people meet, then you start asking questions. So for me, I'm looking forward for more meetings and encourage leaders that let's